Hey there, how's it going? It's Trent Goodbody, Freedom from Government, and I hope you're having a great day today. Hope everybody's having a great day out there today because it's April Fool's Day, and I wanted to bring you guys some actual fools today. So I have this text message conversation I'm going to read to you. It started, as you can see, March 24th, 19 at 2:26 p.m. The number appears to originate from an area of California called Grass Valley or Nevada City, around there, northern, kind of up by Tahoe area. So if you have any information about the number, that'd be great as well. But I'm going to get started because there's quite a few messages to go through here, and I don't want to make this last all day, so I'm going to get started. Hey there, I'm traveling freely. My tags just expired. I need private tag ASAP. Never reg. My truck. WDMV. Because I know it gives ownership. Can you please just answer my question? Do you overnight ship? Also, I have written successful notary protests before. Can you please tell me if it would work with someone already in jail? No victim, damaged property, no real crime. Trying to help someone. Thought, bring mobile notary there, sign with 2 witnesses, send notary protest through notary, 3 weeks. Latch. Thanks so much. Thank you, by the way, for being the example and all that you do. Amazing. And I say, well, we typically don't ship overnight, but all travel packages are shipped via priority mail, and they usually take 2 to 3 days to get there. To answer your second question, it is better to try and fail than to never try at all. So then they say, I watched your booking video on your website. You know a lot. I want to write down everything you said. That I love there you educate cops, but you still have a license in the system? Or have you filed your UCC-1? Just curious. I'm about to file mine, but it will take a month, so I want to get your package for until then. Can I ask, what is your track record? 8 out of 10 times passing the private plate get pulled over? Or also 7 out of 10 times cops let you go? Thanks, I appreciate the feedback. It's nice to see a resource out there to use. Also, I know someone in jail. Didn't they say that already? No victim, no damaged property. Can I write a notary protest to free him? Bring mobile notary there with sign with two witnesses, etc. 3 rounds, paperwork, etc. Like, I guess he might be talking about a administrative default or something. 3 rounds, paperwork. Just wanted to be sure. Also, 2 older people who used to fight the good fight recently told me they chose to stay in the box now because it is safer and less effort. Also, you're trying to talk people into going back into their enslavement? Since they said not much progress made. And I found that so discouraging. A natural period guy with the natural person webs won't even answer my questions or send me a notary protest template because he is now in the box. And too much effort. Little result over it. Just found that out today. So freaking disappointing. Like, what about integrity? So thank you again for standing up for integrity. Don't ever give up, man. Also, if I am willing to pay overnight shipping, would you pretty please overnight the package to me? I know you don't usually do that, but I need to drive my truck in 2 days, and I'm too scared to get effed with by cops with the expired tags. Pretty please? If you haven't filed your UCC-1, I can teach you if you want to learn. Thanks again, and thanks again for your gifts you offer the world. And so this next message, this is where it starts. Like, they were kissing my butt, right? Now listen to this. And why did you sign the paper in booking video? Did you sign under duress? All rights reserved. UCC 1-308. No, what you do is you sign non-assumption. That was not in the text message. I'm just telling you that for your own info, okay? Just trying to understand. Also, to appear is maritime word. Only ghosts can appear. So that was the one little mistake I picked up. Why would we need to agree to show up for court when it is big fraud? And they are violating our rights. Outright, sorry. Also, I learned recently to ask them for a bond number. Do you have a script to follow? Posted somewhere for getting pulled over? A new tip I learned, as soon as they walk up after pulling you over, you say, "Oh, is it an emergency? Because I saw you flashing your lights." Wow, recording. It is considered a felony according to their codes to flash lights with no emergency. Brilliant! Oh, sorry, that was my emphasis added there. So I reply, that was the first time I ever got pulled over without a license. I've come light years since then, like Buzz Lightyear. Okay, now it's gonna get good. Thank you for hanging out with me for the 6 minutes so far, because, or I guess maybe you could have just skipped to this point. Anyway, thank you for being here. Just watched a YouTube video where you pulled the it is against my religion card. Hey, do you have an updated script for me to review, please, for getting pulled over? Like I said, my tags just expired. I haven't been pulled over yet, but I'm a vulnerable spot for the next month until UCC1 is formalized. Thanks so much. I'm really grateful for the support. It is scary when you first start doing it. I'm sure if I can let me go successfully after my first time getting pulled over traveling freely, I will be less scared. I have a nice lady that ships the orders out. I don't have anything to send, otherwise I wouldn't have a problem with that. And they ask, I'm referring to overnight shipping. I'm telling them basically I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. And I say, when they ask for license, reg, blah, blah, I just ask them if they are planning on using any of that against me because I'm not into self-incrimination. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. So they reply, okay, you don't have any scripts online to access. Then for getting pulled over, oh, wait, let me do that again. Okay, so you don't have any scripts online to access then for getting pulled over. I have a really good understanding of the consejo. Actually, I have been study for years and have used successfully to get court cases thrown out, except etc. But, like I said, it's super scary traveling freely for the first time. Cops are scary and they have guns. Plus, there are Freemason cops that will shoot you in the dark because they can get away with it. Just trying to cover all my bases. I refuse to go back in the system. Really good understanding of the concepts. Yes, I do, but a script is not really going to help. You have to know what to say to all of their tricks, and it won't be scripted. Look at the first article at this following website. Then they go. You cover your VIN number, right? Got any tips? I was told to keep asking them intelligent questions they can't answer. What is your claim? What is your bond number? Why do you want to see my ID? Can you show me the law that says? Is there an injured party? Is the evidence of a real crime? Can you prove, in fact, that the picture in the ID is me, etc.? Man, these guys. That was the last time I got pulled over with expired state tags and let me go. No court, no ticket. They say, I understand all the concepts, obviously, but having a running script in my head helps me to be less scared, basically. Thanks. It's psychological. LOL. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for sharing that. I'm sure I am more nervous than I need to be. I'm going to get the private tags tomorrow. It is so hard to make a plate that looks like the state embossed and shipped timely. It is damn near impossible. best option, wait 10 days. David Hinkson is another great resource for learning if you're still learning. He was educating people on the Art Bell radio show for years. Be careful about flagging yourself in the public eye. They eventually made up a records on him that he murdered a Fed official. He has been in max security prison for 20 years now, but he is on YouTube. Look him up. He really knew his stuff. Yeah, also, you don't want to give the title either. Who do we know that says you don't want to give the title either? That sounds just like something Scottie Hochstetter would say, doesn't it? Anyway. Yeah, also, you don't want to give the title either. It is a contract. So, not sure why you said, I wish I had it. You don't get it, do you, Scotty? Wishing you had it is not the same thing as having it. Anyway, my friend who was traveling freely lost his car that way, but the other 4 times he kept his car because he didn't have over the title to the cops. And I find it easier to just say, I don't answer questions. If there is no evidence of a real from I retain my right to privacy and free travel. They aren't getting a name from me. Then he says, I bet his printer wasn't really broken. It was a save-face way to exit gracefully. I have seen that in court, too. They say the cop didn't show up after spending 10 minutes going back and forth spelling the name upper and lower case and then trying to get me to claim their upper case name. Anyway, there should be an encrypted forum somewhere where we can share ideas. I think a lot of people out there need more support and communication on taking these big steps than just a video on a website. Or maybe you were just saying, I wish I had the title. Oh, to appease them. I didn't think about that, like psychologically. Here we go. Why do you have this on your website? I am not ordering from you. You either aren't as educated as you think of the subject, or you are a effing gov shill. The 14th Amendment is... I can't say that. It makes people a stockholder of the corporation. It was added after the formation of the U.S. corporation. Why would you put this on your website? Maybe there are Big Brother tracking devices in your dash cam. Wow. Shady much, dude? We hold, therefore, that a random stop of a motorist in the absence of specific articulable facts would justify the stop by indicating a reasonable suspicion that a violation of the law has occurred is constitutionally impermissible and violative of the 4th and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution. It follows that a random stop solely for the purpose of a documents check is an unreasonable and unconstitutional detention of those in the stop vehicle. Because the stop in the present case was arbitrary and not based on justifying facts, it was illegal, and the evidence gathered as a result of the stop must be excluded from defendant's trial. The Superior Court order granting defendants a motion to suppress was correct as a matter of law. If you aren't a government shill, prove it and remove it from your site. What? I don't even understand. Wow, I don't even get it. That wasn't even me. There was a quote from some kind of Supreme Court justice or something. Come on, man. Are you really going to try to crucify me over that? Something like that? That's nuts. So they're all, yeah, also fraudulent. And that same highlighted 14th Amendment quote on your site ends with Supreme Court filing motion for was correct as a matter of law. There are not motions and defendants in common law venue. Wow, what a wolf in sheep's clothing you are. You should be ashamed of yourself pretending to be for the freedom movement when really you're obviously a effing fake Freemason freedom fighter leading all the vulnerable people to slaughter. Your rude lack of response, accountability, and lack of correcting these errors on your website speaks for itself. F off, fatty, and your pathetic life sucking the D's of Freemasons. May the courtesy you have shown others be returned to you times 100. You fake freedom fighter shill effing loser. No wonder you put your name out there for years, because you know you work for them. A-wipe, most whistleblowers and freedom fighters are smart enough to keep their anonymity. Give the cops your phone number. LOL, sign their papers. What a joke you are, man. Congrats on no integrity. No one is that stupid. F. You probably track everyone's name who orders from you. Eat S, you sell out. Supreme motion filing for defendant was correct in matter of law. Derp. I'm over here like, wow. Just wow. Can I publish your rants with your number? You make some pretty harsh claims there, bucko. The burden of proof lies with the party making the claim. You make a claim that I am a shill, you prove it, or shut your effing typing thumb ass mouth. I'm gonna make a YouTube video of this here funny AS. F your threats. Maybe if you didn't act like controlled opposition, I would be giving you S. You have too many mistakes on your damn website to be authentic. Why even wouldn't having mistakes on your website lend someone to think that perhaps you were more authentic if they were honest mistakes? Come on, man. Where was it? You have too many mistakes on your damn website to be authentic. Why even keep a video up on your site where you ultimately submit to the cops? Don't effing gaslighting me. I am stronger than that. Are you denying that people in the sovereignty movement... That's another thing Scottie likes to say, the sovereignty movement. Sovereignty, sovereign, sov. And the sovereignty movement can be goved shills meant to mislead people of the true knowledge. Flex to her rights is another bogus elementary level sovereignty, and your only response to the several mistakes on your website is, I am light years ahead of that now. Right, well then why keep these mistakes up on your website for all to see? No, you do not have my permission to use my comments and phone number. If you are claiming that I am a shill, put up or shut up. Flex your rights. I'm going to publish this anyway. You need it publicized. Sorry about that. I needed a little break. Here we can continue. I'm going to publish... I think I read this already, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to publish this anyway. You need it publicized. Well, stop acting like a shill, maybe. Just a thought. If you weren't a shill, I doubt you would be as defensive as you are now, by the way. No, you do not have my permission, jerk. Look at who wrote all the psychotic messages. Again, if you weren't one, you wouldn't be so concerned about your reputation. See, it just sounds better when I'm in the other voice, huh, for them. And I'm kind of calm, so I would be like, do you have a crush on me? Do you want to make out? My number is not for the public, by the way. Stop your lame threats. Do you want me to lick your earlobe? So you're saying controlled opposition doesn't exist, Mr. Party Smarty Pants, LOL? You want my hand down your pants? Do you realize how you sound for someone so knowledgeable in the freedom movement? So, are you saying controlled opposition doesn't exist, and I'm psycho for being skeptical of you for putting misleading sovereignty quotes on your website? You want to post this comment too? Somehow, I doubt it. Oh, yeah? Right. So anyone intelligent to call out controlled opposition is psycho? Oh, hey, gaslighting is what shills do. What a coincidence. This is like, it's not even, I mean, this is, it's like It's laughable. They're who are they trying to threaten me or something? Because it's just funny. So they say, so if you aren't a shill, then how about effing correcting the lame A mistakes all over your website? Want to do that? Oh, you are welcome, by the way. So I looked up the number, and at that time, I was trying to figure out who this was, because I was like, come on, this has got to be a prank, you know? But it wasn't April Fool's Day yet. So, online, if you type in this number, it says Wanda Satire, and I was thinking, satires? What? Nevada City, California, but that's right next to Grass Valley, California as well. The point is, the number is Grass Valley, and I realized that even when you hook up a cell phone, you can tell them what area code you want it in, so it's not like, I don't know. It would have to be someone that knows this area code. They don't necessarily have to be in it, they have to know it. Because they chose it. Okay, so this is where I'm trying to use their previous conversation and my skills as a detective to figure out what is going on here. Well, I continue. Maybe you are your customers to a surveillance database, and you have an EMF blasting, location tracking big bother microchip in your little dash cam there. It would be a perfect cover, would it not? Oh, I am psycho for seeing mistakes on your website and calling out the bullshit. Crap, I said. I forgot. For God forbid I have a mind of my own and question things when they don't add up. Add your customers. I think you have a very active imagination. So everyone who has a mind of their own and questions if someone could be controlled opposition, who makes too many mistakes on a supposedly sovereignty website, is psycho? Is that what you're saying? Can you not understand that? Really? What is so hard to understand about that? Tell me. Maybe I am Santa Claus. Without any evidence, what you're doing is called slander. And they say it's slander if I destroy your reputation. I have not done that. Actually, slander has to be publicized. So this isn't slander, but it's harassment. And it could be considered blackmail, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. What Scottie was doing to me was blackmail online. But I don't know. You can't talk about that in the same text message because then I'll really know it's him. You know what I mean? So, and if he wants to show me evidence of, you know, I don't know. Because the circumstances indicate that the timing of this message coincided perfectly with the online harassment of the identified harassers. This is timed perfectly with that. So it would, you know, there's 3 or 4 names that are key players in this, and I think that they are all, something's wrong, like they're paid or something. There's Evol Love, who's Nikki Napier, also known as Nikki Napier. There is a Scottie Hochstetter. There is a Michael C. School. And there is a Robbie Tenorino or something. He posted a image of a receipt he had or something with his name. But I'll continue. I said, are you coming down so hard on me because you perceive I have made mistakes? F you, a-hole. But speaking of slander, you did threaten to destroy mine by threatening to post my phone number publicly, yeah? Fuck the whores. Oh, man, I just said that. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. F the whores you write in on. No, actually, you seem shady, honestly. Shady. Another word that Scottie likes to use, except he likes to put 2 D's. So, that might have been a typo when he wrote it, but... He says, no, actually, you seem shady, honestly. For someone who has been light years ahead and studying sovereignty for years should know that a 14th Amendment citizen is exactly that, a stockholder of the U.S. corporation. Now, actually, the 14th Amendment allows for dual citizenship, so I'm not going to get into that right now. They say, a stockholder of the U.S. corporation, and yet, instead of being grateful for correcting your mistakes, you get defensive and threaten to mock me publicly. Hardly the behavior of someone innocent. And this is wearing on me a little bit by now, because it's been a little while. So I say, shut the F up, bully. And then that gets caps going. My phone number is private! What part of that do you not understand? Your defensiveness, by the way, is immature and makes you seem guilty. Are you denying that controlled opposition exists, dummy? F you, bully. Lose my effing number, because I'm blocking you, you disrespectful to divisive piece of ass. Look for you on YouTube, because that's what I do to scammer. This is great entertainment. Thank you, Buster. Yeah, I post his number right on there just to get him a little bit aggro. And I call him a dumbass. And he's like, so you can't admit your mistakes, but you threaten to mock me publicly? I never even threatened to destroy your reputation, and yet you threaten to destroy mine because I question about you being controlled opposition? But you knew that, didn't you, Buster? Oh, when I called him a dumbass, he knew that he was one. Or maybe not. I apologize. Maybe that's an insult, but I wasn't the one to throw the first punch. I was there for him, you know. No, you do not have my permission to post my comments and phone number publicly, and if proceed against my boundaries, then I will lose your number. Capiche? He will lose my number? Wait, what do I have to do to get him to do that? If proceed against my boundaries. Okay, so then they'll lose it. Okay, alright. You post my content without my permission, and I will spam the shit out of your phone. How about you F off? I'm going to tell my 80,000 subs to let you know what they think of your dumb butt. And you've already been spamming biatch. And I'm laughing out loud at my content because you sound like such a little... Wait, who else sounds like that? Scottie Hochstetter. Oh, sorry. I'm having too much fun with this. They're still in all caps. I will post your every number on dirty websites, and you can receive gay dick pics forever. You fake freedom fighter with hell of his dicks all over your fine west side shell piece of shit. You want to F with me? You sent it to me. It's my content now, hooker. And that was another threat, by the way. This is just the video I needed to get more views. Thanks, ho. Can't just say, thanks for pointing out my mistakes on my website. I can understand why you would be... Oh, we're still in all caps. I'm sorry. I can understand why you would be so upset because controlled opposition sucks, but really, I'm not as knowledgeable as I think I am. I am still learning. If you see any other mistakes, please let me know because I wouldn't want to mislead my 8,000 subs. I know you gotta be... I know you gotta be, what's the word? Oh man, why? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Like, inflating. No, that's not it. It's like, tell me in the comments what it is. You are going to want to get a new number and then text me from your new number so I know it's you. I'm just trying to get more evidence here. See if they're fall for it. And then that would be an innocent response, FYI. What would be? I don't know what they're talking about would be an innocent response. So you are attacking me for pointing out fraudulent information on your website, that correct? Oh, it's not caps anymore. LOL. You didn't come at me like that. You are such a little bitch. Did your mom teach you that? So now mistakes become fraud? Fuck you. But that is what is happening. Fraudulent information all over your website. You gonna post that comment too? Who are you to be pointing out my mistakes? You said that if the cop turns on his lights, he's committing a felony. Wah! You want me to destroy your reputation then? All over the place? Is that it? Yeah, it is a felony to flash your emergency lights when there is no emergency Sorry again. Jesus, hard. F-face, time to hit the books again, derp. Bye, troll. I gave you enough of my time. Search YouTube for your number tomorrow, beyond. You are promoting fraud. Obviously, yeah, whoever's texting me is promoting much more than fraud. You ever said that as to a cop, you dumb individual? Yeah, the thing about your lights. Yeah, I dare you to tell the cop that he's committing a felony by having his emergency lights on. Just see how fast you'll be in handcuffs, because you can't pull crap like that. You have to stay honorable, something this individual obviously knows nothing about. And so they resume, say, so you want me to rise to your level and mock you publicly as well? Is that it? Since you cannot admit that you make mistakes and prefer to attack people, pointing them out to you? You post my S without my effing permission, and I will effing bring you down, a-hole. I bet I got more subs and a bigger audience. Plus, all I got to do to make you look like the bully bitch you are is to post your narcissistic ass comments. LOL. Like, you can't effing understand why someone would be upset about controlled opposition posing as a freedom fighter? You can't understand that? Got something to hide, hooker? Like, you can't effing understand why someone would be upset about controlled opposition posing as a freedom fighter? You can't understand that? Why the F are you calling... Who the F are you calling controlled opposition, F-face? Answer my question! Who do you think, LOL? Eat a bag of dicks. You can't understand why someone would be upset like... would be... Sorry. You can't understand... I'm going to start that comment over because I don't know if it was all recorded. The phone said, you can only record a maximum of 4 gigabytes on a single... blah, 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 blah. So I said... Or they said, you can't understand why someone would be upset that a Chinook could pose as controlled opposition to mislead the public? You can't understand that? Like, really? Do you get upset when you discover controlled opposition? Well, of course I do. And I say, you are. Well, do you? So let me get this straight. I am an enemy for thinking that you could be controlled opposition? Bye now. What's that little circle? Oh, it's the link they can't ever find for eternity. Have you gotten upset before in discovering the truth of controlled opposition? Like David Icke, Alex Jones, and the Dalai Lama, and David Wilcock, and Corey Good, etc., etc., etc. So you can't understand why someone that would get upset about that? Huh. That's like just what Scottie does. He likes to just call everybody fake and wonders why. I'm not gonna speculate like that. I'm gonna keep going. Let me be very clear. You effing post my number publicly without my permission, and I will make sure your phone number is spammed every day. Every damn day. Back to F off. And yeah, my numbers have been getting spammed every day. So yeah, you're right. You are. I have the right to question your integrity without getting attacked. So you don't think controlled opposition exists? Do you know what the controlled opposition is? My Facebook friends say to make the video. You post my number publicly and I will destroy your reputation! and I will spam the S out of your phone. I promise you that. You call me a bully, but posting my number without my effing permission is epitome of bully. So grow up, dude, and learn how to listen to someone call out your BS. I may have been harsh in the delivery of my message, but fake people who are really controlled opposition are effing upsetting. You can't understand that? Does controlled opposition upset you? Answer the damn question. You're going to remove the mistakes from your website? Answer the damn question. I'm not fake, and you get publicized for making a false claim. Ding, ding, ding. You want to mock people publicly who think intelligently for themselves? Proof is in the pudding. Just more evidence that you are shady. Oh, shady. Cool. Well, I'm posting your number all over the place, too. Have fun with that. You want to F with me? You will get it right back, jerk. So you going to post all the mistakes on your website, too? You tried to blackmail me. Oh, threatening to post my number publicly isn't blackmail, honey? And so there's Evol Love coming into it. That's so weird. It's like they all got together and did these messages together. Are you the website mistake police? And I already did it. My friends are finding out who you are right at this very moment. You want me to sue you for slander? Who made you God? Yes. Sue me, please. And if you don't sue me, you're a punk. I can't wait to publicize the heel out of that stuff, too. Out of that, too. Check off. So then I should post all the obscenities and defensive on YouTube for all to see, too. I have a friend that has 230,000 subscribers, too. So go ahead, F with me and see what happens. I have a few friends of friends with YouTube channels, actually. So if you want to F with me, I can expose that you went even open to correcting your show mistakes. I got all the proof I need right here. You are shady AF. The countless mistakes and mislead people and your shady, defensive, crude responses. So you escalate it, and I will circulate videos about you and also warn people about some of the other sovereign disinfo agents. I will expose your ass. I should anyway, honestly. Freedom from government, LOL. I'm going to look for other mistakes too, and I'm sure there's a lot, and I will expose them too, so people aren't misled, since you refuse to fix your mistakes, and I have proof right here. I am documenting all harassment. I'm not afraid to die. I will expose your fat, fake, shill Freemason ass. So you want to escalate it? Make my day, because honestly, I have all I need to show. It is all about the views and not about correcting all your mistakes. You effing post my number publicly, and I will roast your ass. I should probably anyway out of principle. So go ahead, buddy. Try to get more views. It ain't about the real facts, because you refuse to acknowledge my points, and you just proved you won't correct your mistakes. You have exposed yourself, and I have the proof right here. It's about the views, not the facts. Plain as day. And then Robbie and Evol or Nikki were talking about the views being more important than the facts in public on Facebook in real life. It's so funny. These guys are like, I don't know. They must work for the government, because aren't the people that work for government incompetent? Crap. I can't have that right now. So it's all about the views, not the facts. So make sure that I get more views. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this with your friends, please. And roast my ass, please. I already posted your number. Please roast my ass. I can't wait. I don't have to acknowledge ass from you, chump. Yeah, threatening truthers just like a good shill. That's what Scottie likes to refer to himself as a truther. And I say, you aren't a truther, you are a scammer trying to get me to overnight you my stuff. Maybe because I wanted expedited shipping, judgmental much? Scammers usually want overnight shipping because by the time the payment gets reversed, it's too late because the item has already been shipped. I'm going to report this Text Now account for harassment. Trent Goodbody and Freedom from Government, please be advised that I am consulting with my counselor first thing in the morning on 26th day of 3rd month of the year of our Lord 2018 AD, and I will absolutely be adding my private property, which is my phone number, to my pure common law trust effective the 26th day of the 3rd month of year of our Lord 2018 AD. Please allow this lawful notice to serve as a fee schedule if our trusts my private property, in this case my private number, in a public capacity, in argument, or in any way without my permission, then you will be fined 625 ounces of gold for every documented incident that you trespass upon my private property without my permission. Terms and conditions are subject to change. We'll be posting a public notice of such tomorrow. Allow this message to serve as notice, and you can also expect to receive written notification sent through notary, mailed, certified, and returned receipt to your postal address. Trent Goodbody and Freedom from Government, please be advised that I am consulting with my counselor first thing in the morning. All this stuff again. Jeez, man. Just curious, are you paying taxes to the IRS? James Goodbody and Freedom... See, they changed the stars on it. James Goodbody and Freedom from Government, please be advised that I am consulting with my counselor for... What the hell, man? Yeah, who doesn't like a little Liberty Freak TV, okay? Updated revised notice. James Goodbody and Freedom from Government, please be advised that I am consulting with my counselor first thing in the morning on the 26th day of the 3rd month of the year. Updated revised notice. James Goodbody and Freedom from Government, please be advised. Still harassing me, I see. Trusts don't protect criminals. And then I looked online and it said to put number and then stop, and that would stop them. What a joke that was. And they say, hi, a real crime is injured party or damaged property. I have done neither, but you're attempting to steal property without the trust permission. You stop. You are harassing me and it is unwanted contact. Please cease and desist. I don't understand how, and I do not recognize you. I have no international contract and or treaty with you, as you are attempting to blackmail and defraud, libel, and defraud me. And actually, they are trying to defraud me, if I didn't mention that already. The fact that you are so offended by my success satisfies me. Help you have threatened to use the private property of this phone number in a public capacity. That will now belongs in a pure common law integrity trust effective today without the permission of the trust. Please note that we are keeping record of all your threats, and once again, you're warned that you will be fined 625 ounces of gold as indicated in the fee schedule given as official notice to you. Once again, you are warned to refrain from using this private property without permission. To be very clear, you have no right to stake this private property. Right to stake this private property. Doesn't that speak volumes right there? I think that's where I figured it out. That's where I figured it out right there. And they say, P.S. I had referred, and this, Scottie's always talking about him and his 10 friends. P.S. I had referred your website to 10 of my friends before you decided to steal the trust's private property without permission, and have notified them all of your criminal activities, and they will no longer be ordering from you. Please be advised that we are keeping records of all these communications and documented incidents, Facebook picture in our board minutes as evidence of your threatening to use Integrity Trust stolen property, this private number, without lawful permission. Please note that a real crime is an injured party or damaged stolen property of which the latter you are committing, and again, you will be fined 625 ounces of gold for each offense. Please be advised that we are keeping records of all these communications and blah 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 blah. Revised. You have threatened to use the private property of this phone number in a public capacity that will now belongs in a pure common law integrity trust, effective today, without the permission of said trust. Please note that we are keeping record of all your threats. And once again, you are warned that you will be fined 625 ounces of gold as indicated in the fee schedule as given as official notice to you. As public notice issued today, as well as by mail, once again, you are warned to refrain from using this private property without permission. To be very clear, you have no permission or right to steal this private property without lawful permission, and will be fined 625 ounces of gold for each criminal offense as indicated on the fee schedule ready, sent to you on the 26th day of the 3rd month of the year in the year of our Lord 2019 AD. Whew. I am honored that you wish to be in my life. Thank you. And we don't sign for mail, dipspit. Thank you for being there for me, though. I'm glad you spend time with me. What's for lunch? And then they went on to read some reviews from my website, or not from my website, from Amazon about my books that, you know, anybody could have wrote. It's like, I'm not trying to hide nothing here. I'll read them too. May 27th, Sham and a Scam. This guy used other people's material to help put this together. Some thinking it would be distributed digitally for free. Wrong. Just another guy looking to make a buck. Don't waste your money. Look up YouTube videos of Santos Bonacci, Dean Clifford, Glenn Winningham, The Mighty Sovereign, and Ray McLeod. It'll save you your money. 7 people found this helpful. 7 people? Oh my goodness. Do you know how many people found it, the opposite helpful? I only threaten to publicize your offensive and threatening messages. And then they say, are you paying taxes to the IRS by any chance? You know it's illegal to commit tax fraud, right? We have evidence right here of you posting my public property without my permission, of which we fully intend to hold you accountable. Stealing private property without permission is in fact a crime. Yes, I pay all necessary taxes, Agent. Any other questions you have for me, officer? We have evidence right here of you posting my public property without me permission, of which we fully intend to hold you accountable. Stealing private property without permission is in fact a crime. Are you a pig or are you a prosecutor? Pig, sorry. And then I should have never done that, because you wait, you see what happened. We have evidence right here of you being criminally stupid. Hi. Screenshotting this and sending to the Hillsborough Police Department. Good luck with that. The little laughing so hard you're crying face makes me laugh. Another Amazon review. One of the 3 negative reviews. Author knows of things he clearly knows nothing about. You know, if you get reviews like this, you gotta know that you're doing something right. So I was browsing the products tagged Latin here on Amazon, and I came across this not particularly looking Latin-related product. Before voting it down, I searched the book for the word Latin to see whether it had something to do with the language after all. The first result said that Latin was invented by the Romans. There was some kooky stuff about the Vatican as well, but so far so good. The second result said that the word sestue is Latin for the number 6. Well, no, it is not. It's not even close to the Latin word for 6, nor is it even a number, nor is it even Latin. It is an archaic form of French that was once used in English law courts. So if you're looking at buying this book, consider this. The author is so scatterbrained, gullible, or mendacious that he would include something easily shown to be false by looking up sesque in Wikipedia or 6 in any Latin English dictionary. How likely is it that the rest of the book contains egregious factual errors as well? Wow. They like to really say that you have made mistakes. Don't they? It sounds just like what they wrote. I think they wrote that review. That's crazy. And I'm all, yeah, you have no balls when you castrated sheep. That's why you have to be anonymous and attacked from the shadows. Unclean hands. When I make this entire conversation public, you will see what people think of your hate and low vibration. It's my right to expose you. Mystery shopper from hell. Can't let me know who they are, though. Too scared to put himself out there like I have done, huh? Scared PAB. Ah! A sovereignty person who says taxes. Goes to show how much you know, and you wrote books? I know more than you. I should get a website up and start writing books because I know how to lawfully refrain from paying taxes and you don't. By the way, I'm reporting your business for tax fraud just in case. I'm seriously going to get a website up and start writing books. These are simple things, and I will definitely be warning people about in the freedom movement about you. Oh, and you had to out the 666 and Liberty Bell on your book, huh? I see through your bullshit, and I will call it out to anyone I can. You're a fraud and shouldn't be educating anyone on things you don't thoroughly know. And then I think they just repeated the same. Says taxes. Oh, yeah, they changed it to pays taxes. Like in the Matrix, the thing will change, but in real life, you just get a new text message where there's a little star next to it. Is it the only change? I'm going to keep going. All you can write are insults. Ha ha ha! A sovereignty person who... That sounds just like Scottie. Sovereignty person pays tax... And he thinks he spells pay as P... Or paid, P-A-Y-E-D. I wish he would spell paid on here so that I would know if it was him or not. Because that's one of those spelling errors that he does a lot. But this looks like it's just the same. I wish I could be you stuff again. And then it's all. So shut up, you little fatty redneck troll wannabe sovereign person, because I'm seriously going to start educating for real. And I will call out all the fakers. And I say, you can't write a book because you're too busy loving me, baby. You can't write a book because you're too busy loving me, baby. You can't write... 666 and Liberty Bell on the front of your book says it all right there. Good day, faker shill. It's over for you. You can't write a book because you're too busy loving me, baby. Smooches, smooches. I love you. Calling IRS right now. You are a nasty, uncouth invalid who deserves everything bad that will happen to you. I warned my 10 friends who I originally referred your website to. You get none of their business. You said yourself, it is all about the views, and you have zero interest in correcting your mistakes on your website. I have all the proof I need in these texts. I hope you are writing me another long, lawful message. Talk law to me, baby. Tell me what crimes I'm committing. That is so hot. Tax Fried Hotline recording. Stay in the shadows. Keep attacking me. I dare you to default me from a dishonorable stance, you bottom feeder, rat, snitch. It makes me happy that I only have to exist to piss you off. P.S. I know who you are, and your names will be included in the video. You try too hard, LOL. It's always Scottie and his 10 friends, LOL, pussy. And Nikki wishes that anyone would watch her videos. That's why views are more important than facts. Ha ha ha. James Ricker, from government. Please be advised that this phone number has been referred to the integrity. You can read this crap if you want to. It was just too much for me. They just kept repeating with little updates each time, like they had it on a notepad or something. I don't know what the hell. Or maybe they didn't even have a notepad. They just probably went in and read the previous sent text message and typed it out again with edits. LOL, EDS. I reported you to the FBI. That was yesterday. So this, so they stopped for a little bit and then it started back up. Wait, it started back up. This was Friday at 9:42 p.m. And then this was yesterday. And I'm like, eat poop. I reported you to the FBI. And they said, they have no jurisdiction, a-hole, but these texts have shown your true character. Let the record show that you have no interest in correcting the mistakes on your website. You are a fraud, and I will absolutely be sure to warn the public about you. Your information is fraudulent, and you are clearly disinfo. I will make it my mission to let everyone know who you really are. Several people in the freedom movement have already informed me of your bad reputation. Our communications are proof. Crash and burn, fatty. I'm all laughing because you're the one who's self-destructing, dumbass. Your proof doesn't mean shit. And this is when they devolved into this. I'm not going to read this either. I will read, well, except this part. They say, your uneducated redneck worthless mouth with about, go stuff your far uneducated redneck worthless mouth with about 10 pizzas, fatty. I say, okay, thank you. I do like pizza. And they say, Michael C. School of Grass Valley, I never had any business with you, but you can expect to get served soon. And they laugh, saying, dumbass. Yeah, and I'm dumb, but you open your mouth and prove it. Why are you sweating? See, they were sweating in that one right here. And I'm like, LOL, that wasn't a no. There was it. By not saying no, you said yes. Oink, 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 pizza, pizza time, pigs and pizza. I guess that means I'm right. I hit the pizza jackpot. Your responses make you look all grown up. Until you die from being super fat and heart disease. Oink, oink, fatty. You are ugly and congrats on never getting laid. Go F a pizza since you can't get any action, loser. Yeah, my daughter will be the first to tell you that I can't get laid. Why so sad? You can do better than that. Give me a credible threat I can act on. Again, let the record show that you refuse to correct the mistakes on your website. Fraud! Who are you to tell me to correct anything? Look at your comments. I think you need to make some corrections. Oink, oink, fatty. And I'm like, yep, I'm fat, but you're ugly and I can lose weight. And then the last text today was, right. Won't correct your mistakes on the website. And it's all about the sales. Disinfo, fat piggy. You are so full of S, by the way, and aren't fooling anybody. I have all the proof right here. You refuse to correct your sloppy mistakes. And with that, I've spent another hour on these trolls for you guys. Happy April Fool's Day. I love you. Peace.